Now I'm curious. What does this look like if I put it on screen? Not much. The sparkles kind of come through a little bit. I guess emojis are not really handled by whatever the text used in the OBS is. Fair enough. I'm sure there's probably... okay, I'm gonna look this... We're firmly in pre-stream territory. What does... Is there like a Unicode bow and arrow? And every single time I'm looking stuff up on my phone, I have to like reconcile all the things that I had previously looked up. Like, how large is a jackfruit? Or what is atropine? Why was I looking up atropine? Oh, it's the thing that dilates your eyes for optometrist visits. That's right. I don't remember why I was looking that up. Okay, no, Unicode bow. Is it bow tie character? Is there like a bow character? There is. Okay. And I guess you could call that an emoji, but I don't really know if that's like... I actually don't know how this even shows up on most other things right now. Is there a bow and arrow emoji? Yes. Was added to Unicode Part 8. Oh, okay. 8.0. All right. The word bow does cover a lot of different things in the English language. Whether it's a bow tie, a bowing, one of those times that you have the exact same spelling of a word, but it's pronounced in a different way, which is always fun. That's the English language for you. Hey, Parasite, welcome. I'm vamping while I'm starting the stream. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're enjoying my hot take on linguistics. Is that a hot... No, not hot take. Like, more like my tight 5 on linguistics. And it's not very tight, nor is it 5 minutes. It's only been about 3.5 right now. I mean, we can continue talking about how large jackfruits are, if you're interested in that. If you're like, oh man, really got to hear about what sort of big fruits are out there. You were ever interested in that? Or talking about what atropine is. Anyway. Mr. Streamer Luckman. I don't know, as long as you... Well, yeah. Fair enough. But the thing is, what I did was, after I did that, I went back to my original save file and I just unlocked everything by unlocking that one weapon proper, rather than just grabbing it from from Callum instead. So it's not as difficult as you might think to get a flare sword. Yeah, so as it is for the rest of that series, pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through the other save file, and then at some point in time, once I feel like I've done a sufficient enough stuff in the new save file, I'm just going to switch back to my 100% one. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, that game is... That game is small right now. I really hope they continue to do like big updates for it. I think that it could be something pretty special, but right now there's not a ton in there. I mean, I've been able to cover most of it so far. That weapon one-shot everything. I mean, I think that was just because I was so diligent about killing everything that I was able to get a lot of levels, and with a lot of levels, that did mean a lot of just stats. There is good reason it's not just getting loot that you want to kill every enemy in that game. Sort of frustrating for me, but also there's a trade-off. Why not? It's a fun game. It is a fun game. That my biggest complaint is, basically, I just want to see more of it. Well, we still got a little bit more to go. Hey, JC Moore, welcome to another one of well, we're doing another Magic Bow run. I tried to do one earlier in the week, and then I got distracted by, like, I mean, I guess working on other stuff, but just not like working on other stuff for the channel. I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get deep into the paint again in the Persona stuff, as well as just other whatever sort of, mostly the Persona stuff, I'll be honest. And, you know, trying to figure out how to, like, set up things ahead of time, like these runs. I don't even know how to describe this. It's like, basically, I've been working hard even though I haven't been streaming or putting up a lot of videos, okay? Okay, everybody? Please forgive me. All right. Oh, I'm currently working my way through episode 83 of 117. I'm making a real effort this time to really, really pay attention. And I'm not just going on autopilot and copy pasting text in. I'm really trying to use it as the study material that it was intended to be. So it's like, I gotta, you know, actually pay attention and sit down and work on it. I've been trying out a whole bunch of different stuff because it is so hard to just sit down and study linguistics, let me tell you. And that's why I kept defaulting to just, I'm just gonna get this transcript done so I can get it out. Because it's so mentally taxing. But, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. What I've been doing, actually, as of late, is I've just been, like, switching back and forth. Like, okay, we're going to play through one biome in Dead Cells. I'm setting up these runs, and then I'm going to go do 5 sentences. And then by the time I get to the 5th sentence, I'm just like, okay, all right, I need a break. Time back to go back to Dead Cells. Because, God, it is some tough studying. But, yeah, good job, even though I worry about your mental health. Actually, I'm considering doing that as like a... Speaking of inflicting my mental health problems on everybody else, I was considering doing that as like a stream, but I don't know if that would just be way too boring. Like, okay, everybody, I hope you've been enjoying Dead Cells. Now we're going to go switch and start and watch me study Japanese for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And then we're going to go back to the game, play it for another 10 minutes, and then we're going to go away from that. Ugh. It's like CrossFit, but for learning. Anyway, I suppose we should probably start up this actual run now. Probably been waiting enough. All right. How's the prescription problem? I finally got it on Monday. And then I did like a over the, what would you even call it? Online, you know, like the video conference call type of thing. So I was able to finally, I mean, I have like 2 months of that medication now. So, and then I also have a prescription for the next year. So, hey, finally. CrossFit is a gimmick though. So is this studying, but that's not the point that I'm trying to, I don't, you know, here, I'll ask this of chat here. Basically for me, whenever I'm trying to do something, I usually get like, you know, I come up with some sort of good idea. What's some stupid like way of approaching studying, or trying to work on a series for the channel, or trying to exercise, or blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, come up with some sort of stupid gimmick. I do it for a week and then I quit. So what I'm doing now is I'm just like rapid fire doing a bunch of different gimmicks. So I get that like week-long grace period, and then seeing if I can get anything to stick. It is a gimmick, but I don't know, man. Who knows? Maybe it'll also actually like cause me to develop some better habits that aren't just watching Mega Man fan games for 3 hours. I definitely wasn't doing that prior to this. I think you're describing ADHD? Maybe. God knows that I've had plenty of times where second guy who is diagnosed with ADHD has said, it's just like, are you sure you don't have ADHD? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of still working on the anxiety thing. Let's deal with one thing at a time. I don't know. I feel like, look at every single time at the beginning of the year where everybody tries to get fit, you know, the New Year's resolution and everything like that. And then after a month, everybody's just kind of like back to eating donuts all day. Just all day. They just have an entire box of donuts next to them that they're shoveling into their mouth. However, it's like, I don't know, if you're trying to do something different every single time, maybe this is just something I'm trying to see if it works for myself. I can pull you all in on my stupid ways to try and study things if you even care, but probably not. What's the theme today? Oh, I'm just talking about what I'm doing in my life right now. But the actual theme is Magic Bow. We're doing Magic Bow Run. I want to get a good Magic Bow Run going. I tried to do this earlier in the week, died like one area after this one, but other than that, we got a good run set up for now. See if I can make it work. Obviously know how to study, Japanese. Yeah, but I don't know well enough. I'm like, let's say like 65% to knowing Japanese. Like, if you plopped me down in Japan, I would probably do okay. But would I be intelligible most times that I opened up my mouth? No. But I could eventually get there. You know what? Let's say I'm 69% there, because that's funnier. Yet no grammar. I got grammar, just not very well. I mean, like I said, it's like, it's sort of there. Have you tried meds for I'm on fluoxetine. It helps, trust me, because, oh my god. This is so, earlier this week was so fucking rough. But, Dead Cell Showcase in Japanese. Man, I've already done that sort of thing before. For the original Hayabusa Boots, I think, back when that was introduced during the Darkness update, I did in fact play the game in Japanese at the time. It was pretty simple, but hey, they had covered most stuff in there. Anyway. All right. I was in a band and we made the mistake of trying to be perfect instead of 75% going on and playing live. I remember one of the things that always stuck me when I was listening to Lynyrd Skynyrd. I'm on that album grind as of late, where I'm just trying to listen to as many like bands that I haven't listened to before. But yeah, like last week I was listening to their debut album, and one of the things in the Wikipedia article for that always stuck with me was the fact that those guys went into the studio, just like absolutely practiced 100% every one of the songs, and they had a distinct rule of no improvisation. And I'm like, wow, I had no idea that Lynyrd Skynyrd was that professional. Damn. Freebird, yes, that is the album with Freebird on it. Pronounced Lynyrd Skynyrd. It's the last song in the album. No surprise there. Also got like Simple Man, Also got like it's all the classics. We heard them before. It's actually really good. I've never just sat down and listened to Lynyrd Skynyrd before. It's like I gotta say, it's some good shit. But anyway. Anyway. Oh. You would think Southern rock bands would really welcome improvisation. You'd think they wouldn't be very strict and professional. I don't know. Like, every single time I read up on any one of these bands I'm listening to right now, it's always like, man, we didn't know what we were doing. We just went into the studio and recorded and hoped the producer could make something that worked. And here's Lynyrd Skynyrd just like, no, everybody leave. We will record album now. But anyway, okay, let's actually get to the thing here. Stretching out. I was also sleeping in addition to watching Mega Man hacks. So, all right, yeah, we're starting out Fractured Falls. The shrines specifically. Starting out in the shrines, just finished the cursed chest, as you do, as I think is kind of important to do, because, it's the hardest part of this entire area. Allman Brothers, maybe I should go listen to some of the Allman Brothers. Right now I've been trying to, latest album that I got was Northern Soul, Verve. I gotta say, I'm just not feeling it. I don't know. Like, obviously I recognize it, but I gotta go listen to it a couple more times as I've been doing, but I could go for more weird southern rock type of stuff. Why not? But anyway. Ugh. I mean, I've just been flipping through everything. Prior to this, it was prior to this album, I finally sat down and listened to Unknown Pleasures, which I'm also kind of lukewarm on. It's one of those things where it's like, yes, I recognize how important it is, but I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. And then previous to that was Fatboy Slim, and then previous to that was Tom Waits. It's been a week in terms of music. So yeah. Okay. Let's start this thing up. Ever listened to Stevie Ray Vaughan? I definitely have. I would have to go like search my memories for everything that I can really name right now. We got to get to the actual run here. All right, starting this up then. Which Fatboy Slim? You've come a long way, baby. I already listened to Better Living Through Chemistry quite a few times because I like Fatboy Slim and it's good studying music. What can I say? You've come a long way, baby is the one with Praise You on it. It's the one with Rockefeller Skank. It's a lot of good stuff. But anyway. Okay. Let's start this up then in 5, 4, 3, 2. Bah. It's all made on Atari. I mean, it's just the natural evolution of sampling in hip hop songs, basically. A big beat, that is. Because it's just like, hey, you like this? You like those parts where they sample other songs? Well, what if we just made an entire music genre out of that? They'll call it Siva Gunner. Anyway, you're not our. I assume you meant Virginia Slim. You've come a long way, baby. Can't believe Fatboy Slim. What is that guy's name? Some Cook? I don't remember. It's almost 60. I can. It's been that was released in like 2000. It's been a grip. All right. Okay. Let's start this up then once again in 5, 4, 3, 2. More magic bow runs, because I think this weapon definitely has a lot of potential, but trying to use it with survival maybe wasn't the best idea. And usually I think that's the best for any weapon that actually scales with survival. The only thing is that the damage was lacking. Usually that's something I don't even think of with any other tactics-based weapon out there. But it is important to remember that there are a lot of just mutations that will be able to buff that out and improve this sort of weapon a lot, if that's the issue that you're having. So what I've taken stuff like the barbed tips. After all, this shoots out a lot of shots, so getting a little bit of extra damage for each arrow stuck in enemies is pretty nice. And tranquility, because the extreme tracking means that getting that extra, 43% damage is going to be activating almost every single time. Maybe not as much in a boss fight, but as you can see right now, it's working out just fine. And then, of course, I'm also just using some very basic type of damage increasing stuff, like the Corrupted Power, and then we got the Great of War. If you just need something to die if the bow's not working fast enough, more or less. It's going well. I do, of course, still have the issue of, oh no, I'm gonna die if I get hit even once. So that's tactics for you. Maybe something in here will work out well too. One of the reasons why I wanted to come into the shrines is because I do have a whole bevy of different legendary items that could potentially make this run incredible. Some of these new affixes work out, like, just make the weapon 2-3 times as good as they were. And I'm kind of eyeing Ice Shield here. Though this is a multi-hit weapon. I don't know if that's all that necessary. Force shield also looking good too. Now, chat. What are you looking at here? I mean, this has a very minimal cooldown, burns the ground around you, spreads inflammable oil on the enemy. I do have 100% on targets covered in burning oil, but I'm going to have to switch out. If I actually do end up using this, I'm going to have to switch out Tranquility, probably for point blank. And that's also putting me in a lot of risk when it comes to fighting enemies. I don't know, I'm going to leave this one to you. Because, hey, Ice Shield, also nice. Force Shield, that also works like Ice Shield. This weapon's not very good. I think it's better if you build it in a specific way, but that also puts you in a glass cannon run. I mean, that's always how it happens in any tactics run, and this is no exception. Reflected shots freezing enemies is nice. Yeah. I'm really like I'm just looking at the grappling hook here. Let's continue going through the area. Stop belaboring the point. Just like tell me, give me your thoughts. Tell me what you're thinking right now. Yeah, as you can see, it's maybe not very good in survival, but that damage cannot be denied when you're looking at it like this. Although I do also have a pretty decent amount of stats right now, too. I'm just mostly worried about, like I said, getting hit even once is the sort of thing that will... Yeah, look at that. Look at the amount of tracking that has there. When I can literally shoot in one direction and the bullets curve right to hit the enemy instead. Just like, no, you're not going to do it that time? Okay. I don't know what exactly I did previously to make that happen, but that was pretty cool. And worst comes to worst, oh no, I thought this was a status stiletto that I had that had healing on it. I don't know. I kind of set this run up a couple days ago. So I don't remember what each one of the items I have is. Bleeding, etc. Burning oil could still be good. The ranged weapon, grappling hook doesn't synergize at all. I mean, it synergizes in the sense that I have 100% on burning oil, and it sets everything on fire and applies oil to enemies. And that's sort of what I was looking at. In fact, maybe I'll just get a little bit risky. Try overstepping to see if I can find something cool. No. No. That's interesting, as is this, but not quite what I'm looking at right now. Okay. Poll? I mean, we could do a poll. I don't know. It's just like, you know how Dead Cells is such a fast game that I don't really know if I want to take the time out to just create a poll right now. Maybe I'll just end up going with the freeze shield. There is a good point to be made that, yeah, being able to freeze enemies, especially at a distance, is probably the most value I'm gonna get out of anything. Okay. No, don't heal like that yet. I think in this run I've already bought the health item in the food shop. Get the one that synergizes with oil, but it's just... I want to see how this works. Now the question then, I guess I'll replace the owl? Don't really... Like, I do have to... It's going to be kind of hard to get this to work, but I think it's going to stun enemies just enough. Yeah, probably. This seems like it's working. I don't hate this. Well, let's see, though. In the meantime, God, I hope I don't get hit by buzzsaws. Yeah. It is still funny to see stuff just go, like, literally... go, like... You can see every one of those arrows just go right down where it's also good... Do you mind? I'm trying to make fun of the weird cutoff going on here. Look at that weird cutoff, everybody. It sure is weird. All right, anyway. Okay. Should have kept the owl. The owl is great. The corrupted power works really well when, you know, you have a run going like this. At least it's been going pretty well. Okay. Oh. Shrines are still quite scary. No, not to that. To that. Okay. Okay. But the amazing tracking you get on this weapon is pretty funny. That said, it's like, man, some health items sure would go down smooth right now. Whew. Oh! Whoa. Notice his bulge. I'm gonna like make sure, because I don't like the amount of characters that are turning into elites right now. Sort of scaring me. I've been playing Undermine for months. Will you be playing Cult of the Lamb? Should I play Cult? Well, first off, has that game come out yet? I didn't even know. I guess I have seen other people playing it, but I don't know if that was just like a thing where some other people have been playing it, or if it is like in full release now or something. You know, obviously I am we are just on the cusp of me opening up the game suggestions again. There we are. As of right now, it does seem like I am mostly going to be getting a lot of use out of. No, you don't. Something. I've entirely forgot forego what I was saying. 1 second cooldown, and it instantly gives me the full oil synergy. Is a force to be reckoned with, isn't it? It's like you would be hard pressed to find something that has this sort of like synergistic potential. Hey, come on. I mean, it even does decent damage just by itself. If I decide to combo this with a, let's say Hokuto's bow, but you already knew I was going to say that. This really would be an amazing run going on. All right, I saw a bald guy playing it later. You know I'm bald now, right? That has been an ongoing thing. I played enough Binding of Isaac and I became bald myself. That's how it works. Ooh. I don't want to be known as the bald guy. I regret the thing that I just said. Yeah. Ah. Not bad. Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. What? Yo, that. Okay, did I miss something? Was that? I thought that was a character that had a nice. I thought that was a character that had a star on him, but I didn't get anything. Oh, that would have been more poggers if I didn't already use all my stuff. Bald is beautiful. I'm still mad that they took bald as a trait out of Rogue Legacy 2. Like, of all the ones, Bald is beautiful was a fun one to get, and also was pretty non-intrusive. So it was always kind of nice to see, because you knew you didn't have to try and. Let's go up here. Actually, let's go all the way over here. Let me see. Okay. I made favorite streamer status finally. Finally, I'll drop the 0 and get with the guy who doesn't do it as well, let's be honest. Oh, I did actually have... Well, I guess I'm going to try and go for the potion charge. Let's see if this is a huge mistake. As always. Who knows? You know who Gorish is? No, I do not. Never heard of him. I assume that they do some sort of streaming or something. Or maybe they're in a metal band. Or maybe both. Because that's the sort of name that I am getting from... That's the sort of vibe that I'm getting from that name, is what I'm trying to say. Looking forward to... I was just thinking about that, because... Actually, I don't remember why I was just thinking about that. But, like, yeah, Erdorf, I know you're doing stuff. I've been seeing you do some of the Game Jam games and whatnot. Where's Faith Chapter 3? Come on now. I even did a watch through, not like recently, but in the last couple months, because that's how long it's been, of the previous 2 Faith games when they're coming out. I'll do a full playthrough. That's what it takes. Okay. Oh, come on. Just grab them. That was, I don't know what that voice was. That voice was, he was very like vaudevillain. Anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean if you want things to get real degenerate and weird, smaller streamers are what you're looking for. It's just like, I don't know why. For some reason, people who are real weirdos don't tend to make it as huge as people that can keep together more. If you know what I'm saying. I don't know why that is. Like, why would that be? But anyway. Okay. Hoi. It's time to lower the game, forcing cost. You only have one series ongoing, one series queued. The thing is, that series, though, the Hitman series might be going for a while because it is supposed to be technically 3 games in 1. But I am kind of planning to do that with Second Guy at this point in time. If the person that told me to play the Hitman series is ye who wanted the hitted man, he who desired that most hitted man, here right now, can I do it with the Second Guy? Cause I don't know. I don't know if I can 3 series like that. You know, it's a lot for one man to handle. And I am but one man. Okay. All right. And we just gonna keep on going here. The man who hits. Well, the man who's been hit, I think, is what that would imply. Well, the man who has hit in the past. That is past tense version of hit. Okay, careful. God, I want to just try and get the Pog. I don't think I should push this anymore. This is such a dangerous area to be in that I should just leave. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm feeling saucy. Let's go. Good. All right, then. Big streamers are cringe and loud. Yeah, but aren't I cringe and loud? Didn't I yell about the... Oh, chat. Didn't I yell about the Mario movie for like 10 minutes last time? But anyway. And cringe. Oh, boy. Hey. Oh, do it. This is a mistake. It's always a mistake. It's never not a mistake. You already decided to be brave. I decided to put myself out there in terms of considering that I want to go to the bank, and I'm already regretting my decision. So let's go. I'm extremely antagonistic towards all of you. What are you talking about? You don't think I can't be antagonistic towards you? Just go watch. Like every stream I've done. Anyway. Okay. Slowly but surely. I know what vor is from you. Yeah, well. The thing is, that's the thing. It's like most big streamers, they're too cowardly to actually tell you what vor is. They can't sit down and have a frank and open conversation about erotic eating of people. These are words that, you know, if I was ever brought to court, would definitely be like putting a character, like a show of character type of thing. And it's like, I don't know, we just brought this man in here to dispute a traffic ticket, but I think we have to put him in jail. I'm like, oh man. Look, this is where being able to kill enemies. Are you kidding me? This is not poggers. That was pretty poggers, though. Go! Ooh! I did it. I didn't die. I told you that sort of synergy you can get there is a sight to behold. Now, I'm gonna take this just because I want the health right now. You know what I'm saying? Now I can all just let these things die, and that'll be a lot of extra money. Cool. Now, there is a problem here if this turns out to be a Mimic. And I don't know. And I don't know if there's any way that I can figure out. People have told me, like, potential strategies to figure out if something is a Mimic. But I don't think I have figured it out myself just yet. Okay. Okay. Fine, whatever. We'll let Barb tips. Barb tips. Do it just fine. This is what was that? He just moonwalked there for a second. But what was I saying here? The Poggers thing. I talked about this when I was doing Dragon's Dogma. I know it is just completely taken over my brain. I just now associate the word like good with Poggers, and I don't know how that happened. Scientists are studying it to this day. And that's like even panicking. I just said the word Poggers, and that's not good. That can't be healthy. Okay. Okay, and then I saw you over here. Yeah. Didn't quite get the hit, but that's okay. Hi. Nope. Still not doing it. Well, great. Now that thing's hanging around. Okay. Alright. Speaking of things that are not Poggers. Okay. Now, if this guy teleports over... Well... Yeah, let's see how this works. This guy teleports over here. I should be able to survive. Okay. Oh. Now then. Against all odds, that was not, in fact, a Mimic. Now then. Okay, okay. That if I ever have a conversation with somebody who uses Poggers, I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, and you should. I'm not gonna say that like you're the one in the wrong there. Maybe I'll just not fight this guy. You know what I can do? Just not fight that guy. Just leave the Gold Gorger alone and just leave. Unfortunately, that does mean that I am now out a potion charge, so might be something of an issue coming up later on. They get a pass if they're a Zoomer. What if they're your dad? What if they're a guy that looks like your math teacher from high school? The other streamer I watched said she called the doctor cracked, so that's probably not a bad thing. That is pretty bad. Fair enough. You know, okay. I'm not gonna lie. That one's pretty bad. Because at least Poggers you can write off as being ironic, even though I'm clearly not using it ironically. Okay. Whew. Grab you over here. Grab you over here, and we're good. I'm thinking I probably should... I mean, even if I have to pay for it, I should be able to get a... Should be able to get enough money to be able to get the potion charge, and that's all I need, baby. No, you don't. No, you don't. Hey, Luigi. But oh, and a carrot. Oh yeah, this thing can't be. For whatever reason, demons. Well, they're demons. They can't be. They cannot be made on fire. This is. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, they cannot be made on fire. Why not? Okay. Okay. See, it is a good thing that I don't actually really have to talk to my job, because otherwise I probably would accidentally say Poggers, and that would be it. They'd fire me. They would just fire me right on the spot. Then they would send me to jail. You remember I was saying that I was gonna be in court clearly for a traffic ticket? It's like, well, I think that, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to, I forgot that I do have to do this too. Because I mean, like, I can't ignore it. Okay. Knockback shield. Knockback shield, I mean, I think after the whole thing with the thing, words, has shown that Movement. Oh my god, words. Okay. Let's just stop for a second so I can get words out of my mouth. Okay. I think after using the Gilded Yumi, knockback has gone up a lot in my mind. I mean, that's the reason why they make it so ineffective against large enemies, to prevent the exact sort of thing that the Gilded Yumi had happen to it. It is a sort of like, what do they call it in law when the proof is so self-evident? Damn it! 666 cells, nice. Poggers. Doc, help! I have COVID. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not a real doctor. As it turns out, I lied on my exam. I don't know how you lie on an exam. Well, let's do another run here. Smoking gun? No, this is like an actual. It's like a Latin phrase or something, I think. Quid maledictum or some sort of nonsense. Well, once again, my life has been claimed by that most not-poggers of thing. Let's just keep it. Hey, thanks, Kireji. That sort of softens the blow a little bit. No, it definitely does it a lot more than a little bit because of money. But anyway, well, we can go and do that thing that I was talking about at the start of the stream, where we combo this with Japanese study. You want to do that, chat? No, you don't. That's and even if you say yes, I know that's a lie. He's a doctor of memes. Get your lore straight. No. I'm like a DOC, a director of characters in a movie, which I'm betting is probably not a real thing. DOC, the Department of Corrections. That's me. See, I actually got the name because I manage the prisons for the state of Wisconsin. Okay. Also, I should get this guy out here already. No reason not to. Duke of Cum. Okay. You really think I would only have Dukehood? I feel like I can shoot for a little bit more than that. Yeah? Okay. That works. Whatever works, man. Director of cock. Why is it always with the licentious style of things with you guys? Welcome to the cum zone. Only come inside anyway, girls. The we are doing the Archbishop of Vaping again, aren't we? This is where I get obsessed over titles. Well, what can I say? I'm a classy man and I require a classy title. And I don't think Duke of Cum is quite what I'm looking for. In fact, I would say it's quite the opposite. That is exactly what I'm not looking for. But I mean, I don't know. You guys can take that title if you want. We're your children. I would not raise such foul-mouthed moppets. Can I have a synonym for licentious? Lewd? Sensual? What else? Explicit, perhaps? Depends on how you're talking about it. Lewd, I think, is probably the one you're looking for. That one's gonna do you good. That one's gonna really impress all the people at the spelling bee. Anyway. Okay. Moppet, haven't heard that one in a while. It's a good phrase to refer to children you don't like. Like you, chat. I hope I don't. No, I'm not. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Well, I got rid of him. Okay, and okay. What chakra did I walk into? Well, we're talking about... Actually, what we're doing is we're doing linguistics here, so, you know. This is actually maybe the least sexy that it could possibly be, unless you're into legalese and or synonyms. Oh, baby, tell me all the words you can think of for flight. That was good. Doctor of Circumstances. Yes, exactly. What? Where I lost my elementary school spelling bee in 5th grade. It was labyrinth. That's a hard word. I lost on like early, I think it was, because I forgot it's like right, it has an A at the start of it. But to be fair, I was in elementary school. Please, excuse me. And I'm pretty, and I'm not going to toot my own horn here. Yes, I am. Toot toot. Ugh. Terrible. But I'm pretty good at spelling, and even back in the day I was pretty good at spelling, so to lose it on such an easy one is it's still a shameful thing to this day. Alright. Someone on this earth is, oh yeah, absolutely, people are into everything. Sexuality is an amazing thing in the way it works. But anyway. But you know, it's just... The other thing, of course, is that... Spell your mom. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work as you're imagining it. Oh, early game, Bo. Obviously, by late game, we got like the stuff. Oh, I totally forgot to switch out for point blank too, which is kind of like a thing, kind of an important thing to remember. Rhythm, RHYTHM. Yeah, it's such a weird one. It's a word that has Y as a vowel, which is a rarity. And that means that it's extra difficult to spell unless it's a word like Y. Wow. Okay. Take a little bit of healing, of course. And I do need... Point blank, again, I should have taken that. That would have been pretty good, and also would have definitely worked a lot better for some of the issues that I was running into. That said, I would have still died in the same place, so I don't know if it was that important. Still, such is the way of curses. Such is the only way of curses. Oh, come on now. Fine, I'll do it like this then. And this is how you want it. Then it's time for egg. Egg. What that noise was, I don't know. Syzygy? I don't even know what that word is. It just makes me think of the Zizzy keyword from Colossal Cave Adventure. Now that's old school video game memes. Like you can't get much older. You can't get much older than 1976, which is I believe when the Colossal Cave Adventure came out. It's a magic word that you would use to teleport between different areas. Best known for doing nothing most of the time. Memes back in the day, it was just a silly word, let me tell you. It's very different these days. Anyway, same root for zygote? Oh, okay. I'm still not quite sure what it is, but I guess I can imagine a little bit better now. Time for bed, Grandpa. It is not. I just woke up. As an old man, I of course nap after work. It's pretty poggers. Isn't that what you kids say these days? Poggers. I don't understand it, but I want to be the cool grandpa. Anyway, I'm trying to give you like video game history. Are you telling me that you ain't interested in that at all? Come on. Oh, so close. But no cigar. I'm pogging. I am the embodiment of pog. Man, no one man should pog this hard. Okay. 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 Close. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Video game history? When are you giving us The Hobbit? Is that part of video game history, or is that just part of like some sort of game that you played when you were 7 years old? Because I've never, I don't, who cares? Who aside from the childrenest of children care about licensed games? When was the last time a licensed game was any good? Never. Literally never. Okay. Couldn't even smell the environment. Look, I'll get in smelling the environment when they get perfect motion controls for 3D. God, I can't even remember the name of it now. VR. Ver. You know, whatever. Like, Hugger, you're not that good. Anyway. Man, I'm telling you, it's just like, eventually we're going to get to that point where it's just like, I'm going to be on stream and I'm going to be playing like some sort of video game being like, I remember when we used to control with buttons and I like it like that. And be like, yeah, whatever. Now that we control with our minds, it's video games have gotten 1,000 times greater. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Buttons, though, man, you don't even know. You don't know how good it was when we just had buttons. And then I go back to playing my explicit pornography game because at this point in time, it's actually allowed on Twitch. In fact, it's encouraged because that keeps you away from hyper-pornography, which is still sort of like on the verge of being outlawed by the government at that point in time. 2087, let's say. Anyway, what are we talking about? It's the golden age right now. I don't think the video game's pretty damn good, but of course that's just because that's almost entirely because the indie games have become such a force to be reckoned with in recent years, and I of course have a very, very big bias against AAA games because I'm a hipster, I guess. I'm still surprised I am not dead yet. It's a shocking thing to me. Also, poggers will be put in the dictionary by that point in time. Actually, probably long before that. You know, they do that occasionally. They do, like, stunt dictionary words. Has poggers made its way into Merriam-Webster just yet? Probably. Hyperporn. Now, that was maybe a bad choice of words, considering the word hyper does have meaning in pornography. And maybe the fact that I just said that does kind of out me too much. Oh well. 2035 is all right with me. We're all gonna die by 2035. Whatever. Look, man. Okay. Ugh. I trust in the human race to not die in 15 years. It's not even 20 years at this point in time now, is it? Okay. But anyway, give me that money because I should really just like leave. I should really just leave. No, end sentence. And maybe like curse myself for cool. Well, this is anti-poggers. Double plus not poggers. Come on. Yeah, it worked out. Okay. Oh, I guess it would be double minus poggers. I gotta be honest, I haven't bred 1984 for a grip. Yeah? No? Okay. Yeah, I should leave. I got the feeling right now. I don't even know how that not hit. How not hit? But okay. Come on now. Okay. Really. This is not the ideal sort of build to be able to take out stuff right now. Now then, you played OVivo, so it's pretty much like reading 1984. I've read 1984 before. 1980 before. Like, y'all know I read books. I'm smart. It's one of my most pogtastic qualities. The year is 2069 and hyperporn is on the verge of being outlawed. Where in the wildest and most in the most tenebrous of shadows, there is something emerging. That which they call ultra porn, and hyper porn and regular porn are gonna have to team up to take it down. In that way, yes. Use buttons when you read too? I mean, you can. You ever seen those like things that like dogs can walk around on and they say words? Okay, I will do research on E621 about what? Are we? Oh, get back to. Okay, go on E621 or whatever sort of pornographical website of your choice and go just type in hyper and you will get a list of many different tags and you will know what I'm talking about. Here, you know what? Here, I'll give you a free one right now. Go type this into E621 and see what happens. A hyper anus. All right, and I will see you never because you'll be dead. You'll have died. Your pathetic vanilla mind will be absolutely destroyed by this new knowledge. Don't do that. No, do not do it. Do it. Omega porn. The alpha and omega of porn. Some say it holds the secrets to the divine. Some say the secrets of hell will be unleashed when you look at it. The only thing they can agree on is that you're going to get the biggest boner, man. Oh, man, this boner. You wouldn't even believe it. Oh, this is one wild boner. Okay, stop it. Stop saying things because you think the word boner is funny. Okay. One of my peeb adventures over here. Oh, it's pretty tame. All right. I'm not going to argue with that. Like, yo, I'm going to be real. Something spawned in there. But Doc, explain what hyperporn is. Did I not? Gentlemen, I gave you all the clues. Bruh. Yeah, well, there was a second guy underneath there, and I didn't have piercing. What can you do? Boner. Penis. Okay, that's... See, you don't get this sort of stuff with bigger streamers because they know how to restrain themselves, at least to a certain extent. At least while on camera. Anyway. I'm stupid, though. Very large. Okay, there. Is that enough? You can tie that to whatever sort of body part you want to. Or all of the body parts. I mean, that's giantess, though. Or giant. Depends on what you're looking for. Is this going on YouTube? Oh God, no. What are you talking? What? Maybe the first part until I died in the bank, but that's where I'm gonna actually get like a good run before, and then I'm gonna hack those things together before that happens. That's not gonna go up by itself. It'll be like 10 minutes long. All right, only the hyper porn, hyper booba, yeah. Oh, it would be hyper breasts, but yes. Like, come on, guys. You don't want me to get this deep into it. John Twitch is probably not going to like it. This is a hyper run. It's not, though. Oh, it's a hypo run, if anything, with the inability for me to actually beat anything, seemingly. See, Grecian root words coming in handy here. And it's back to linguistics, baby! Get deep. Hyper pussy is actually definitely a thing. And that's also, you know. Dude, now I'm starting to regret talking again. Only most proficient in porn can teach. Well, if you can't do, you teach, right? Those who can't do, teach. Which is actually too apropos, isn't it? It's actually, like, sadly apropos. Hyperpog. Okay, what kind of hyper porn? Oh, people haven't heard of, like, hyper stuff. Hyper tags. So I'm kind of trying desperately not to explain it to them, but they're forcing it out of me anyway. Like they're sitting on me with a hyper ass. Anyway. Back from hyper porn to Play-Doh in seconds. Was that Play-Doh? Oh, I missed a scroll over here. Ah, yes, hyper ass. This is to go beyond. Anyway. Hyper tags? I mean, yeah. I'm trying not to talk about this, chat. I do want to make that clear for everybody that, well, they've already left, but, you know. Is it like Cyberpunk? I mean, that is something that never really comes up in Cyberpunk type of stuff, which is the fact that people wouldn't just be getting, you know, cyber eyeballs. They would be getting gigantic cyber asses. I'm just saying. Got the auto-twerking module installed. These claps can, in fact, these cheeks can, in fact, clap on their own. they're pneumatic cheeks that can clap so hard that they will destroy your eardrums just from the force of the volume alone. Anyway. Cursed? Yeah, that was pretty cursed. I don't know what you expected. Alright, and this is yeah, and this is my so the year is 1985 or something like that, and I'm coming up with cyberpunk for the first time. I'm trying to remember who all the big hitters. Gibson. I'm William Gibson here, and I'm just like, imagine if you had a gigantic cyber ass. This is my vision for the future. Like, I don't know if anybody's gonna want to read this. They're gonna want to. They're talking like the largest, juiciest asses, buffed out by all manner of technology available at I don't think this is what William Gibson talks like, but whatever. Crush a watermelon between your cheeks. Crush like 5 watermelons between your cheeks. Line them up horizontally. That's the sort of vision for the future that I, William Gibson, have created for my novel, Do Androids Dream of Electric Asses? They do. Spoilers. Okay, well, as your book producer, whatever they're called, I can't remember the name now, we are going to have to tone this down, but otherwise I think you do have something, Mr. Gibson. Detroit become ass. Yes, finally. Does 2B have a hyper pneumatic ass? No. She's got a regular ass. You got to remember that in that game, the characters were actually very... despite being robots, they were very human. They did stuff like eat and slept. They said at one point in time they didn't need to. They just did it anyway. That's, you know, just how that is. Anyway. Doc, you're really about to have me drawing 5 watermelons between a hyper ass. I don't know what that would look like, though. It's just like there's a point where that becomes less than human. And that's why it's Detroit become ass. David Cage is the sort of person who would do something like that, though, unfortunately. That's just sort of real fucko that guy is. Anyway. Try not to die. Again. Been pretty embarrassing. Becomes less than human. Are we human or are we ass? My favorite Devo album. Again, probably something Devo would do, but that would be a joke. Blade Runner... I'm just saying that Ryan Gosling in Blade Runner 24... No, fuck it. Harrison Ford in Blade Runner 2049. His ass literally 3 times the size of his entire body. And he walks out on screen and is like, I've seen things that you wouldn't imagine. That wasn't my line in the movie, but whatever. and audience goers are just gonna be like, I don't know how to feel right now. Wait, yes I do. And that's when the Renaissance happens. The Ren-assance. This is not going up on YouTube. I want to make that clear again. flawless Harrison Ford impression. I don't know why why every actor sounds like a sleazy 1940s producer in my mind. But actually, that's probably closer than most of them, to be fair. Who's going to bear the hyper? Don't draw this. You are opening up vistas that you do not want to peer into. I'm telling you. This is the sort of thing that can make a career, and maybe not the one that you want. The sort of monkey's paw that will lead you on a path that you can't scarcely imagine, nor did you ever want to conceive of. Giant asses. Anyway. I'm here to warn you, as the most knowledgeable and learned on the subject, that it's like these are paths you do not want to cross. Anyway. Second guy is here. Uh-oh. Hey, where... It's exactly what it looks like. Anyway. I'd be a hyper artist. I don't know. It's just like, how are you going to show that in a portfolio? Just like, and this is my drawing of an ass. It's like, what? It's just an ass. Actually, that's the entire person. Oh. Look closer. Oh. Nope, closer. Oh. Oh, some incredible detail. Anyway. Is there good money? Is there good money in drawing niche fetish stuff? Whoa, what's... I don't know, I can't believe you even need to ask that question. Alright. Okay, that actually works out for me. This is such a cursed stream. I'm gonna have to, like, delete this one afterwards. I hate this. I hate when this happens. I hate when you, chat, make me do this, because you're making me do this. I'm not doing this on my own volition. I think I need to do the Hitman series because my Henry Winkler joke has gained so much depth over the past 6 months of research. How did A. Sekigahara is not in Hitman. That's not a thing. Nor, as far as I know, is any character named A in that game. Hyper Poggers. I mean, you can probably find Hyper Mouth if you look for it. It's not going to be as popular as, like, Hyper Feet, but, you know, Hyper Anus. Which is still 2 words that because I'm a child, clearly, it draws a lot of entertainment out of my brain skull. Yeah. Oh. Is hyperbelly? I mean, you just think that would be fat. Okay, this is where I reveal that I don't actually know that much about this. I just find the tags very funny. Oh, all right. Wouldn't that just be obesity? Like that's the sort of thing that exists in the real world. Anyway. I'm sorry you had to see the second guy. Or, I don't know. You had to find out at some point in time. I still haven't gotten any feedback. At least I got the 60 kills, whatever. I still haven't gotten any feedback from the person who suggested the Hitted Man as to if it's okay if I do it with you. But I assume the answer is yes, and also the answer is I own the channel. Well, whatever. A is no longer Henry Winkler's favorite character, if it ever was. Well, we did make that bold proclamation in the episode title, so I would hope so, otherwise I've lied to my audience. Friend for decades finds out about hyper. No! He probably already knew. But anyway, I feel like I'm a sort of... Ooh. I feel like I'm a real open book of a person. If you talk to me for any extent of time, you're just going to be like, I understand who this person is. I understand more than I would ever want to understand about Kyle Kickflip Inferno Firebird. Which he insists everybody calls him. Lore. We're bringing up lore again. Okay. Anyway, I don't know any of these acronyms of what now? SSBM is... I actually don't know what that is. It's just the supersized... BBM is Big Beautiful Woman. SSBBM I know is just very large. That's the extent of my knowledge. I don't actually know what that acronym means either. Super Smash Brothers Melee. Yeah, exactly. It is supersized. Super Saiyan Big Beautiful Woman. It's like a cauliflower sort of character. Anyway. Okay. Poggers. Oh, I have to delete the stream. I want to pull the ripcord on the stream, but this run is going pretty good, and I've gotten a lot of stats so far. So, not yet. It's gonna keep going for a little bit. Before it dies. An ignoble and deserved death. The sort that if I'm lucky, it will preserve my dignity to an extent. We'll see. Who was the green-skinned girl from DBZ? I don't know. Was there a green-skinned girl? Probably, but like I don't know. Caulifla was the alternate universe Saiyan. One of them. There were a couple. I think she's the muscular one. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. Green-skinned girl, Piccolo. There's been more than one alien, demon, whatever you want to say, that goes by a lot of names in the Dragon Ball series that have appeared in that series. Bulma had blue hair. Yes, but she's not an alien. She's just anime. And being anime means you can have a rainbow color of hair. You ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh? Anyway. Fiona, that's the one? Oh, yeah, from Shrek. Okay. Oh, gosh. If we're talking about, like, BBWs, sure. I think that's a good example. Kale and Caulifla have green hair. Do they? I don't know. And it was a Kale? Really? Always with the vegetable names. What a weird theme to decide to go with there. Anyway. Shots pierce all... Yeah! I like that. I like the sound of that. I like it. Can we talk about Donkey fucking the Dragon? I mean, that's the dream, right? I can't believe that the donkey was able to accomplish it. And yet here I am. Living his best life, truly. Okay. Okay. All right. We could, but no. We could, but we already did. Anyway. Okay. We are not talking about Eddie Murphy again. Not after last time. Chat, I swear to God, if you make me start talking about Eddie Murphy again, I am turning off the stream right now. Okay. This is not a lie. I've done it before, and I'll do it again. How about Jackie Chan? We can talk about Jackie Chan as much as you want. The king of the comedic martial arts movie. But no Eddie Murphy. Well, after today, it's going to be significantly less topics of hyper porn. Oh. Are you really talking? Okay, anyway. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to read what you said. You know, there's more than one website out there that does this, that has, like, tags, right? All right. Give me that alienation, at least for the time being. Worked out well last time. Eddie Murphy disliked your comment. Fair enough. Do you think that Eddie Murphy really wants to be reminded of... He probably does. Never mind. That's Hollywood, baby. It's beneath the Silver Lake sort of world out there, right? Anyway. Okay. Oh. Frightening. No, this is working out. This is moderately okay. And then we just get a baguette. Which is perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Alright. Okay. What the heck do you mean? I mean, it's just like, does nobody use, like, hentai or something? Okay, anyway. Nobody on there using, like, the six magic numbers or anything like that? Whatever. Look, I'm not here to shame people for their choice in web sites. Perfect. Exactly how I wanted to do. Okay. Six magic numbers doesn't work for it. Okay, well, I don't really... It's been a while since I've ever used one of those sites, so... Wow, I'm getting really lucky on the stats. Cool, Poggers. Yes, 177013, the metamorphosis or whatever, for that one Schindel comic. I don't know, it's just like, the reality is that it's not even the worst thing out there, and that's just how it is, man. Like, that's just the one that got really popular. First time catching you live. This is a normal stream. There's a piece of pizza. Anyway. Now then, back to what we were doing. So, run's actually going pretty well. I've gotten 3... We're 3 for 3 in terms of getting... the challenge rifts in areas, so stats are kind of out of control. I'm only hoping that I get a little bit better in terms of trying to find some good items here and there, because it's been working out okay, but, you know, we are still talking about one of those runs that does kind of... It's tactics. I'm talking about a tactics run. So, you know. Good. Poggers. And one more. Also, I still am saying the word poggers way too much, and we're going to have an intervention about that. And you're all invited. Come on. Yeah. Good. I was really thinking that I might have just gotten hit there because I got a little bit too close to enemies before they hit me, but that's... didn't work out like that. Now it did work out like that. Okay. Slowly but surely, corrupted healing is kind of helping, so I'm not going to even argue with that. Okay. Now then. Will there be snacks? Not here. No sort of snacks that you'd actually want. Just a lot of donuts. No, don't say that. Not that. Not after that topic of conversation. Just a lot of glazed donuts, kids. Anyway. I'll replace this for right now, and then we'll see what else is going on. In the meantime, piercing all enemies is actually going to be kind of helpful for what I need, which is to not die. Wow. Did you see that pro-level dodge of the bomb there? I don't even know how that happened. Okay. Didn't quite. Can't really nail with it like that. Didn't really nail it in the same way that I had been doing up until that point, which is too bad, because I felt like I was actually accomplishing quite a bit, all things considered. I do need more powerful weapon at this point in time, though. Ugh. At least I got a 50% heal just hanging around here in the form of the baguette. That was weird. Now then. Hey, thank you, Kelp of Queen. I assume that this is for nothing that has been discussed recently. And is because you love the content. Anyway, continuing on. Oh boy. Here you go, Slowpoke. What? What is that? What are you posting right now? Better not be anything illicit or bad. Okay. Ah. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It has no health left. How did this happen to me? Oh, dude. I need more killing power, like now. Like now, right now. I think this weapon can be good, especially with the amount of stats that I've gotten, which is usually the sort of thing that is required to have a good run going, more often than not. Stats will make any weapon good, but it's just not happening. Not happening, at least for the time being here. Okay. Have we done anything legal? Yeah, it's like this is a FCC certified broadcast. And you can't dispute that. Got Ajit Pai's signature right here. We don't even think works for the FCC anymore, but whatever. Yeah. Certified wholesome Christian television. Certified television. Okay. You can conceivably watch this on television if you hooked up like a monitor there or something. I don't know. God, I have so much malaise. I really should like not have that much malaise, and I would really like if I didn't. Words are coming out. Now then, just real quick, I got like shots explode in the toxic cloud, which makes sense because it gets the critical damage. I guess I'm just looking for poison synergy right now. Would be the most podcast type thing. Barnacles. I feel like this is the obvious one for the Barnacle. Critical damage to poison enemies, so shots explode into a poison cloud. It's just perpetuates its own critical, which is always a good thing whenever we're talking like special affixes on stuff in that way. Yeah, okay. Come on, before I run out of juice. There we go. Okay. Yeah, everything's legal as long as the feds don't know about it. Exactly. 50% with max HP. What do you got here? Grace Scott. No. It could be better. Hey, Doc, haven't played much since the last Alpha Branch. Is the more consistent down slams noticeable? I've had issues with those. Hopefully I can go to rest. I'm not sure. I haven't really seen anything regarding, like, down slams and them being better or worse than usual or different at all. Maybe I gotta be like using those a little bit more often. After all, it is a little bit it is something somewhat underutilized, the sort of innate damaging abilities that you do have in the game. I'm talking stuff like close range, tranquility. I feel like is more safe. Actually, you know what? Reset this. I shouldn't need more. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. Right? Does work? It does in fact work. Okay. Yeah, but I think you can get that affix on it anyway. Maybe. I don't think it's like a special affix. No. I mean, the shots explode into toxic is not a special affix. But there are special things. There are special like cannot have on like forbidden affixes for stuff. That is a mechanic that exists in the game for things that are either like completely useless or totally busted. You know how that works. Though obviously the more interesting affixes are the ones that are completely unique to things that you can't see anywhere else. Which is of course the ones that I'd like to look for if I possibly can. One of the reasons why I went into the Fractured Shrines earlier, trying to find more unique stuff for legendaries, because I think that's pretty fun. I like this sort of change up that they've been doing. I'd like to try and discover them as much as I possibly can. See if I can prioritize, like, grabbing some... if there's, like, special... I'm talking, like, specifically if I can find, like, special legendaries. If I need any more reason to go into the Fractured Shrines than I already have. What with it being a prioritized biome and everything. If I can find, like, some sort of... Huh. That's an interesting sort of thing. I mean, we can mess around with that for a little while if you want to. Just, like, see if there's anything cool going on. Although this, with this tactics build, might end up killing me. Legendary Tombstone? Yeah, I saw that. It's just the original version of the Tombstone. Yeah, this is interesting. It basically just says... keep killing to get invincible. Sort of like using the... God, what is that thing called in... the Seal of Samael or something in Binding of Isaac? Or cool. Doesn't last as long as I want it to, though, of course. I don't know if you can get necessarily more use out of this than you would any other... Any other, like, survival weapon, really. It works more or less the same. Anyway, enough of this. You give me that bow back out. We're doing a specific type of thing. Have you seen legendary symmetrical lands? I have not. There's a bunch of them that I have not seen. I will say that right now. Okay. Yeah, legendary tombstone is just... I did have a legendary tombstone at one point in time. I think it was when I was trying to set up some of these magical bow runs. It is just the original version of it, where things killed by the doom effect also spreads the doom effect. Like it used to be, where you could do entire, like, biome clearing just by having enemies die over and over like that. It was pretty cool. I mean, even now, it's still quite good. I think that's inarguable, but that, of course, was even better. Is this another Magic Bow run? It is. Magic Bow Hyper Anus run. You know how it goes. That's what we do over here on the Dr. Inferno Firebird channel. We focus on one weapon in Hyper Anuses until we beat it. The Hyper Anus, that is. Okay. And that's just how it be. That's just how it be. Isn't there a new legendary weapons option for custom mode? Yeah, but I don't know if I want to just, like, go and try and get all legendaries all the time. I'd rather try and, like, find them naturally so we're not just exposed to all of them at once. Because I don't know, I think that's fun. I think it's fun to do it like that. What are your thoughts on the magic bow so far? It's still hard to use. I would prefer if it shot a little bit faster, but then it might be overpowered. Maybe it just has, like, a slight buff up in damage, but then it might be overpowered. Look, the Gilded Yumi, I think, has taught us a lot of lessons as I've used that now. Hopefully I don't die here. I'm gonna keep Thunder Shield. Brought back Doom chaining for legendaries. Legit, the most fun I've had with the weapon was the Alpha Tombstone. Whereas the Iron Staff worked with parry mutations. Both are blessed. Wait, it still works with parry mutations, right? The Iron Staff. I don't really see why they would take that away. I haven't used the Iron Staff for a while because, there's like 300 weapons that exist in this game. There are times where I just kind of like, oh, we got like dry spells where I just don't really use some of these weapons. Like, when was the last time I used Maw of the Void? And that weapon's great and fun. Whee! That was disturbing. And distressing. Okay. Oh, I might just wait here for enemies to just spawn up at this rate. Just because, like, I only need... Oh, that'll work. Poggers. Hui! Iron Staff should work with parry. Yeah, I mean, why not? It doesn't give you as many parries as you want. It's kind of the major gripe that I would have with that weapon, after all. Then it's like, yeah, I guess your parries, but does it give you all of the parries that you want? No, it's only on the first hit of a combo, and that's kind of hard to plan out sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Here you can see these good stats coming in. It's pretty poggers. Maw of the Void? Did I say Maw of the Void? Maw of the Deep. Look, my brain autocorrects to Maw of the Void because of Binding of Isaac, you understand. Magic bow is just baby's easy shotgun bow. Yeah, but it doesn't have as much damage as you want. Maybe it works better on lower cell difficulties. That's always something I got to keep in mind. Playing on 5-cell mode does kind of skew my perspective as far as balancing goes. So things that are powerful in 5-cell mode, extra powerful in lower cell mode, so there is that. It's not like this changes things up to be a different way of playing the game. Things that work in previous cell difficulties do also work in 5-cell difficulty. I mean, things that work in 5-cell difficulty work in previous cell difficulty, just not the other way around necessarily. Okay. There's a sort of 1-1 type of dichotomy. Goddamn Isaac. When was the last time you used the shotgun bow? I did a run, not recently. It was like months ago at this point in time, but I did one. More recently than I've done a lot of other runs. Talking about the heavy crossbow specifically. But yeah, it's like I'm of course focusing on the new hotness. I am on YouTube, you know. Capturing that zeitgeist is important. Anyway, look forward to Hitman. Hitman 1 coming out soon. Okay. Just keep on rolling with this. Make 5-cell look easy. I'd like to say that I do, but God, if you've been watching these Magic Bow runs, I sure have been wanging it on many an occasion. Also, you know, to be fair, I do have like high stats. This is a high stat run, baby. This is not usually what you would expect for damage out of this weapon, to say the least. And I mean, I am also building it with specific extra damage upping type of quotients. Words. Okay, love the heavy crossbow. It's a good weapon, yeah. I mean, all the crossbows, I think, have proven themselves pretty effective weapons. Might have taken a while for some of them, but... okay, didn't even need to. And there's the stat. Good. Words. Word up. Bird up. The worst show on television. I feel like I should be making more references to that dumb thing, considering the name of this channel. I remember that show. Is it still on the air? I don't actually know anymore. I never really watched it. I'll be real with you. There's only a couple specific things, sketches. Eric Andre show? Yeah. Word Girl? I think I've seen like a still of that show once. That's as much as I know about Word Girl. That's like a PBS sort of thing or something, right? Yeah, no. Not quite as knowledgeable about that. Okay. I remember that show and I hated every second. It looked good, but like I said, I never watched it, so I don't know. Definitely supposed to be a very weird and off-putting sort of show, from what I understand. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. Flava Flav interview. I never saw that. Flava Flav is, of course, some character that would, well, you know who he is. I forgot about I still don't know anything. I never knew anything about Word Girl. Flava Flav is Clockman. He's done more than that, you know. This man become famous. He also wore a big clock. Yes, he did. He did wear a big clock at one point in time, and I suppose still does. It's sort of his branding, but still. Oh, you're talking about Word Girl. Okay, I was gonna say the Eric Andre show. It's like, I don't know. I feel like that show got fairly positive response, right? Oh yeah, I've heard of Chuck the Evil Sandwich Making Guy, which is a dumb concept for a villain that I do enjoy. I didn't know that was from Word Girl. Whatever. Look, you're not gonna convince me to watch children's shows on PBS or whatever it is. That is not happening. When are we getting an Arthur watch along, Doc? Never. You'll thank me for that. All right. And I said, hey, we're not watching Arthur. Come on. God, there's so many flashing lights here. I'm sorry, everybody. There we go. Arthur Was a Great Show on PBS. I'm trying to even think of like shows on PBS, and I don't even know that many. Arthur's the first one that comes to mind. It was like the Ladybug show. That was like one that existed at some point in time. That was that like Paw Patrol? I don't know. Arthur is the first one. Yeah, of course it is. That show's on for probably longer than I've been alive. In all likelihood. What do we got? Sure. Wow. That's an interesting sort of thing. Huh. What about Super Y? That is an amazing title for a show, but I don't know what it is. Would you watch Arthur if we promise to stop talking about the other stuff? I feel like it's heretical to even mention the other stuff. Should I do it, chat? Should we do it? There's a villain named Mr. Cheese. That sounds like a name that I would have come up with instead of Dr. Inferno Firebird if I wanted to. Hey, it's me, Dr. Cheese, everybody. Do it. I would do it. Star Hyper Norbit posting. I don't like it. I don't like the image that you have conjured up in my mind. Okay. Actually, I'm Mr. Cheese. I eat 2 blocks, whole blocks of cheese daily. I mean, yeah, but I would be Dr. Cheese, obviously. Anyway, rip run. Who here has seen Slug Terra? I have no idea on there. Here we are. I mean, I became Mr. Cheese when I was using the bow last time. Just keep firing stuff and hope that I win. Hope that I win the video game. It's working. Can't tell me it's not working. Is it worth it? Well, let me work it. All right. 2 hits. That's interesting. I mean, that would be something to take into like the Scarecrow fight if I wanted to go be stupid. If I wanted to stupidly go into the Scarecrow fight and die because I was stupid. Okay, good. Those Gold Gorgers are, of course, now that they've given them the ability to become elites. Case in point. Words. Oh my god. You know what? He can't get into their ear. I'm willing to do this at this rate. Have you seen... Yeah? Alright, we did it, everybody. Oh, fuck this! Oh, I hate video games. No, I don't. That's a lie. Okay. God, Motion Twin. Can we just not get these guys to turn into elites? I hate that. It's making this area way more difficult than it needs to be. But anyway, oh my god, incredible superstar. Okay. Why can they turn into elites? Because Motion Twin hates you. They're mad that that I keep breaking the game. Okay. And I don't blame them. But I do blame them for still doing this. I feel like this is a disproportionate response. Okay. Before I get murdered again. Again! No, you don't. Please kill the Gold Gorgers before they become bad. Bad people that I dislike. Okay. All right. Well, with the curse lifted, I guess we should probably go start up the video again. Hey, curse gone in the bank. I came back here. I don't know why, because I make mistakes constantly in this game, and that mistake is a very easy one to figure out. I keep going into the bank. Oh well, we're doing it. I'm not gonna stop. I guess you can't stop me. Nobody can stop me from my just outrageous avarice that only gets exacerbated as I come into the bank and steal all the money. Oh, words. I hope I don't die again. That would be pretty embarrassing. But, hey, at least it's going moderately okay for now. Provided that I don't deal with another Elite Gold Gorger again. All right. By the way, Elite Gold Gorger count for this area, 1. We'll see. We'll see if I can avoid having making that mistake again. It's not a mistake I made. It's just the thing that happens. Ooh, what do you got? What? Poisons? That's so weird. I mean, I guess probably better than the broadsword, right? But nah, we'll see if I end up actually using it at all. Okay. Okay, lot of effects happening here that will be able to take out specific flying enemies that I want taken out. As you know, hey, oh, hey. Cut that out. Take that, though. That's, at least now I have a little bit more than 1,000 health, but we'll see how long it lasts. Did that hit nothing? Weird. Okay. Good and fantastic. 2 Elite Gold Gorger. Yeah, but I died to that previous one. This is a different run, so I don't know if it necessarily really counts. This does have burn synergy. Better than the owl. Better than the barnacle. Probably. Like, barnacle's not that amazing after all. I'm actually gonna, even though, yes, of course, that is a very special item, which is pretty nice just seeing that by itself. I don't think it's worthwhile. I think I need to upgrade. And more damage just from having this weapon is just exactly what Dr. Cheese, ordered. Nothing's better than trusty Owl Boy. Yeah, I didn't really want to get rid of the owl either because the owl's good. And this with, again, the burn synergy does mean that I do get like just 40% extra damage all the time forever. It works. It works. It's a working build. Resummon basic owl. Isn't this the basic owl? I have no idea. Whatever. Oy. Should probably go down and start. Now that I've gotten rid of the curse, which of course was the major issue that I felt like I was probably about to run into, I suppose I should probably go and try and get to the food shop. We'll see if that happens, because we are talking about this sort of run. But, yeah. Well, what's gonna happen in here now? I got 20,000 gold for a potion charge if we want to do that as well. Maybe, in fact, you know what I do? Screw it. I'm gonna just to get rid of the malaise so that I don't have to deal with Elite Gold Gorge. And a Gold Gorger count, too! You can't escape! Crossing fate! Okay. I could go for a parry, but I don't even think I want to. Okay, thank God. The huge amount of stats that I've gotten from this run are definitely helping out. Definitely showing here. Because, Jesus. Good. Okay. I was trying to just have those explode so that I could get money. Didn't really happen. All right. Well, now I'm without this engagement for a little bit, but that's okay. I'll live. Maybe. Questionably. All right, that goes up there, but I want to see where I'm going right now before I die. That's pickpocket. That is not a murder man. Yeah, the Gold Gorger is what I called him. I call them Gold Gorgers. Like, as long as I don't see more elites of those, that's just like all I care about. All right. You're not a mimic, are you? Okay. Well, we have now settled as to who the mimic is, to who the imposter is. Throw him out the venting. Ha 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 ha, Mogus. Yes, even after this long, I'm still doing it. Wow, there's a few of these guys here, aren't there? What is happening? Okay. Okay, this is... Well, at least they're not Gold Gorgers. I guess I'll give them that. All right. Slowly, carefully. This is how life is taken. Come on, I don't have barbed tips anymore. I decided to go without that. Invisible enemies. Sure, whatever. All right, I'm just making this happen anyway. Oh, I hate all of this. Not like this. Not like this yet. Against all odds, the run continues, and I don't know how much longer it is going to continue at this rate, but I'm going to try my best. Really, that's the only thing you can do in times like this, times of great strife, what I call the bank. That's what I call when I enter the bank. Okay. Now then. Not even good, but hey. I mean, I suppose I don't really know what I expected. Just kind of going through here to clear out some of these areas. Hey, Darkest Dungeon 2 in plans. I'm still kind of like waiting for more updates and everything. I don't know how much more they're planning to do with the game at this point, but I don't know. Certainly Darkest Dungeon was a game that really shined once it had a lot more content to it. Is Gold Gorger because he gorges the gold, because it's made of gold, or perhaps both? I mean, I think that he's made of gold, so he gorges it so as to get more gold. Such is the life cycle of the Gorger. Okay. This is my Dead Cells, the biology of Dead Cells. Part 1. History of the Dead Cells. Okay. Now then, you mean the Mimic. It's going to be coming up soon. The Mimic. And I don't know if I really want to fight it. Like, I feel like it would probably behoove me not to end up fighting that thing. But at the same time, I am... Yeah, well... Okay. Powerful bow. Powerful bow. Yeah. There it is. Just gonna keep, like... Oh, yeah, this is actually going pretty well. Hoo! It's not even that much better, to be honest. But it is better, so I'll take it. I should have maybe tried to re-roll it a little bit more, get some more favorable affixes, but as of this point, I'm not really looking at too much more in terms of anything that I need to buy, so I'll probably just try re-rolling it instead. Okay, ill-advised. Well, I mean, I was entirely prepared for it. Why do I keep dropping that? I was entirely prepared for it, which is what the point was. I think I'm just like fat fingering the thing all the time now because I'm so stressed out being in here that I just keep pressing holding down the R1 button whenever I try to interact with stuff. And that said, I do think we have the potential of having a successful 5-cell bank run. It only took 2 elite Gold Gorgers. Wow. Wow. Okay. Just trying to get that money, baby. Make that dosh. Not... Yeah, I think I'm not gonna... Not going to. And then... I guess there is one more area to go to. I don't know if I want to, though. Maybe just call it a day and get out. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. All right. Now then. I had a friend who thought Dead Cells was an educational biology game. I mean... No. This game is about alchemy. But anyway. But the stats. Chuck Wood. Chuck Rock coming to you soon. As I play through the entirety of that game. And all those games. Alright, well. We got the full gamut. What are you feeling, y'all? 4 different potential areas. I am probably just thinking the clock tower. Maybe could be okay for... Like, Cavern is probably not the worst area. This is... The tactics runs go well against the Giant. So. Please stay for a while. Wait, did I say that I was leaving? Or was I saying that I was going to go play Chuck Rock? Sepulchre? No. I don't want to go for another cursed chest. It's already been so much. Cavern is probably the worst area. Yeah, but like this sort of build should do fine. It is of course a slow bow. That is true. It's Sheriff Slowbow, but it is also that's a reference for all of my like 80-year-old audience members. But anyway, it should work out fine. Come on, there's got to be at least like one 80-year-old person watching. No. No. Especially not after what happened in the rest of the stream. Okay. See, it's going just fine right now. Snowman in a place full of lava. The irony. Actually, this is like this place is supposed to be frozen and like filled with lava at the same time. You can see with like the whole snowflakes going on. So it's actually probably a pretty friendly place to the snowman like entities that I currently find myself as. Okay. Take you out. Take you home tonight. And I don't know. Again, I don't really know if there's anything else that I would even want here, but I mean, double crossbow-matic, always pretty pogtastic. Poisoned. If it got like synergies or something, maybe I would go with that. That's ash, not snowflakes. They talk about this in this loading screen tooltip things. Generates toxic cloud. There's some good stuff here. Might come back for that at some point in time. Alright. I don't think this is going to be a bad area to go through. In fact, I think this area is going to be great. Yeah! I was pressing down there to try and climb down the rope, but thankfully everything else killed stuff before I need to worry about it. Which works for me! Not even gonna argue with it. For now. Yeah. Okay, no. God, I'm just like... I keep accidentally pressing both the shield and attack button at the same time, which keeps canceling out like the bow animation, and that's going to hurt me very soon. Like I keep like screwing things up. Like I got a nice good run going. I want to see this one to the end because obviously I think as of right now it's working a little bit better than the other magic bow run that I was doing, but God, you know, it's very tight rope to walk between a good run and it's already ended. It's already over. Obviously, survival and everything would work out nicely for the sake of survival, but that damage is too important right now, is the problem. I'm getting what? Plus 31, close to a deployed skill, 46 if no enemies near me. It's some good stuff. And it should be easy enough to set up both of those for the sake of a boss fight. Alright. Where the ice and fire coexist, the alchemist never found out how. Okay, Doc's got a point. Yeah, good! I knew look, I play this game a lot, but that does not mean that I'm like entirely ignorant of the lore, that I'm only here for the gameplay. I pay attention to the lore. I can't believe you doubt me on Dead Cells lore, chat. Like, come on. If there's anybody that should know, I'm an all-arounder. Do the lore, I do the gameplay, I do the secrets and whatnot, depending on how much I like the game. Or if I'm forced to do it. It depends. That's why you get nothing with Dragon's Dogma, but you get everything with the Hex. That's just how it is. Who's the alchemist? It's me. I'm the alchemist. Come on now. It's the guy. It's the guy that takes your cells. You skip every lore room. That's because I've already seen all of them. Well, like, it's, you know, that's just how it is. Okay. Also, I should remember, I do also have Blood Shield, which should be extra poggers. Which should be extra poggers for the sake of dealing with the giant coming up. Doc, spoilers. For what? Wait, what's the spoilers? For Dragon's Dogma? That I didn't do any of the side content in Dragon's Dogma and only did the main content? I'm sorry, but it's true. That's what happened. If you haven't watched that series yet, you're never gonna watch that series. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of fragments here that I gotta go get. Dragon's Dogma Balls. You know, I never actually said Dogma Balls in that series, which is good. That's good. That's a good thing. Anyway, so you're a Dead Cells fan? Name every lore room. I mean, do you want me to? Because I probably can. I can probably get pretty close, if not get all of them. Look at that parry. Anyway. Dragma Balls. Drag on these balls. Drag on these balls, Dogma Balls. And there we go. The perfect title. We did it, chat. We managed to make the perfect title. Anyway. Should I continue? Crossover lore room. Well, yeah, there's I mean, you got to remember stuff like there are also stuff like the original Hollow Knight room. There's like the pile of bodies. There's the hanged woman that gives you the necklace. There's the extra supplementary weapon room that you see pretty often. There's also a bunch of them that only appear in the first area, like the one that shows you the many banners, the one that shows you the crystals that come from the cavern, for example. There's also a few that are special to like the castle, which are kind of important. Anyway. Let me see. You probably said the same thing about NetHack, but I watched it after. Yes, I did say Dogma Balls in NetHack. It's true. And here's the funny thing. You'll never know if that's true or not. That's a 5-hour... One of those is a 5-hour video. Which was edited, by the way, so it was actually longer. And I talk about, like, you know, the 2-hour runs in Dead Cells being too long. But such is the way that these games work sometimes. You forgo our skull emoji. Should I continue to continue? No. You should stop to continue. Oh, well, that would be good for a different build. All right. NetHack was dope. NetHack is still dope. It's a game called Hollow Knight. I think you'd enjoy it. Nah. Well, yeah, you can make me play Hollow Knight, but I'm probably not going to enjoy it. No, now you must play Hollow Knight in the entire thing. Like, with chat, I'm not going to enjoy Hollow... Nope, you're playing the entirety of Hollow Knight. Oh, all right. And then it's 40 hours of me complaining about Hollow Knight. All right. And it's 40 hours of me complaining about Danganronpa. Still waiting for that to happen. It's going to happen. And I'm going to hate it. I'm going to hate Danganronpa so much. But people are going to force me to play it at one point in time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Dragma was former translated version for the Dogmatica, part of the Albaz story. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. Too many words here that I don't understand. It's our goddamn right as Americans to complain about Hollow Knight. It's true. It's not even an American game. It's an un-American game. It's Australian. And I can complain about Straya as much as I want. You can't stop me. You're on the other side of the world. Yeah, sure. Should probably try re-rolling some of the stats, though. Feel like I can get something a little bit better. What's going on? Oh, I'm dragging my ballsing Australians right now. Because they know what they did. Created Hollow Knight. Now then. How do they not fall off if they're upside down? I mean, that's the mystery of Australia, right? And I don't know if I ever want to find out, because I probably do not have whatever sort of magic that adheres them to the ground. Their sins, I guess. That's how it works. It's a magic bow over there. I don't think I'm going to mess around with it. All right. Well, I can complain about America since I'm on the other side of the world as well. As much as I would dispute that, the precedent has been set. It's true. Yeah? That's not bad. It's good, though. No, I got nothing that synergizes with that at all. What else we got? Ah, burning is burning. Sure. Yes, it's actually just a bunch of spiders that are coding Hollow Knight down there. That would actually explain a lot. Anyway. Silk Song coming out soon. Which I'm not going to play, by the way. Go for it, arrows. I believe in you. Okay, the magic bow is sort of funky here, isn't it? Alright, you get like 2 different stacks of that stuff there. That might be the thumbnail at this rate. Okay. Ah, and I still got hit anyway. No, rally up the health. Rally up the health, sort of. God, the poison. Almost there. Crystals, of course, being my own worst enemy right now, but that's fine. All right. There we go. Not perfect. I'm actually going to just use a potion charge here. Keep it simple. Against all odds, I'm actually winning. What do you mean against all odds? Anyway. Wow. That is a decent flashing fans. It's actually a pretty good one. Nah, but I'm not going to take it, though. All right. Go on a 2-week vacation to an Asian country. Which one would you go to? Philippines. Of course. Finally go get my hand on some of that purple yam ice cream. Yeah, cake. I'd probably get the cake. I don't really eat that much ice cream, to be honest. Okay. Not a perfect fight. But that is how it goes. All right. Deep Nest was actually Australia's attempt at making a virtual version of their country. Yeah, exactly. Including the part where they snare you and then try and feed you to the beast. They don't talk about that part in Australia all that much. But they do have a beast there. If I knew anything about Australia, I would maybe name somebody. I don't know, so that's all you're getting. And okay. Work on Persona 5's great. Persona 5 is alive and well. What are you talking about? Oy. Now then, Point Blank would probably actually be sort of decent, considering how I'm using this now. Ow. My body. My god, the damage I am taking right now is wacky. Okay. All right, almost there. Speed. And at least I got the owl up right now. Come on. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah? Okay, there we are. Hoi, Tic Tacs run. Hoi. Hoi. Scary, but working out. The arrows chase the invincible guy. That's been a theme for a lot of things here, which, you know, there's no hitbox for them to stop at, but it's whatever. Hey, successful run, we did it. Poggers. I am pogged out of my gourd right now. I told you, intervention. It's gotta happen. Okay, at this point in time, I think I'm gonna go switch out for... I'm gonna go switch out for Point Blank instead of, because Tranquility against these bosses is a little bit hard to use. So Point Blank, on the other hand, probably a better choice overall. It's fine. He said poggers again. Kill him, man. It's a rough crowd over here. I would be like, you know, tugging on my collar if I was wearing a shirt, which I'm not. One scroll fragment. Did I forget a scroll fragment? Whatever. It's fine. I'll be able to find one more in here if nothing else. That's probably like 2 or 3. Hey, at least this item's going to be good for taking care of the old ye old librarians. There we go. There we go. Well, what's that guy got now? If I don't die here. Come on. Come on, don't die. This is absurd. Okay. Nah, just stats. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. Give us a Poggers emote. Don't we already have Poggers emote? Or is there some sort of different Pog? What is this emote here that you're posting right now? Hopefully the stream doesn't go down because I'm clicking on this. Oh, that's just the one with that character. Pepe the Frog from Boys Club. I'm familiar with the memed character. All right. Please drink a potion so that you don't die. I'm probably fine. I chose it. Oh, received death threats for saying poggers. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't deserve it, though, right? Like, I know no adult man should be saying poggers. Ah! The sussy emote. Oh, yeah, I still got to do that. I keep forgetting that I got to do that. Stupid sussy emote. Somebody sent it to me on Discord, and it is of course, for whatever, and by of course, I mean for whatever reason. The P03 from Inscription. We talked a lot, you know, I'm not going to bring up the topic of conversation that we had before, but the fact that it is that is, like, honestly a little bit too scary to think about after this stream. Well, and I'm not going to say why. You should have been here for the stream because I'm deleting this VOD as well. after the terrifying topics of conversation that we had. But anyway. Now then. Astrolab is still the best soundtrack. It's a pretty good one. I still got a soft spot in my heart though for The Sepulchre. Here's one of my favorite. All right. It was entirely wholesome. What are you talking about? Wait, how did you spell wholesome? Anyway. Nothing. At least I'm doing pretty okay right now. I just like to find that food shop, if nothing else. Okay. I spelled it with a W. Oh, okay. Just checking. All right. And I knew I was putting myself at an undue amount of risk there. Oh well, whatever. Here it is. Here it is, baby. Oh, I don't actually have 20,000 gold, do I? Oh, I didn't even consider that. Should have thought about it. But I didn't. Yeah? Nothing? Nothing? Okay. Well, because I'm over here now. Makes that at least slightly easier. Slightly. Alright. Now... Oh, God, I feel like there's a chance, but I don't think this weapon... I'm going to be real, I don't think this weapon is going to do too well against the Collector. So, in all likelihood, this is probably going to be ending at the next boss. And I'm making that declaration right now. And I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. Oh, I'm missing the alien key. And it was just right down there, too. Okay, fine. Yeah. Fries with garlic and cheese. Does sound good. Why are you talking about this? I mean, as you all know, I'm Dr. Cheese. I eat cheese all the time. It's like, of course I'm going to probably prefer bread with cheese as opposed to just bread by itself. I feel like that's a given. Okay. Do have 31 in tactics. Less than I was expecting, really. But I'll still take. Any plans for runs out to DC? I don't know. I've been going for a little over 2 hours now. I was just thinking that I was gonna go back to the starting to record Hitman, the Hitman, and then also maybe Loot River. I mean, we could do Loot River if you just want to do like a stream or something. I was sort of planning on doing that as like a series, but I don't think it really matters. I think it doesn't really matter because not enough people are going to be interested in watching Loot River for it to be any different than a series as opposed to a stream. Kind of just how that is. Right, let's add Loot River to the stream. Sure. We'll do a couple runs. Oh my god, come on. Oh my god, come on. Baby, come on. Ridiculous. But that is the end of the Yon Wizard Tower. Now then, because I accidentally stopped the last one. I mean, the last one was because I was just like I want to end the stream. Straight up, and you gave me the perfect opportunity to do so. All right. That's about as good as it's going to be. Ooh. Who is the hit and why is it always a man? It is the man who has been hit. That would be the grammatical way to look at it. He who has been hit. Legends tell. And I'm going to be playing all 3 of them because they all exist in Hitman 3 for some reason. Okay, I prefer Hitman as a stream. Who originally suggested Hitman? Was it you? Because I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Simply put, the Hitman cannot escape his fate of being the Hitman. He's a star, a hit, etc. Wait, I gotta actually go on top of that thing. All right. And let's see how this is going to happen. I got no idea. Hoping for the best, though. Maybe this would, you know what? This would actually probably be a good time to take to end up taking the one mutation that I cannot remember the name of, Barb Tips. Barb Tips, because, you know, being an endurance fight and all that, it does mean that. Okay, any more? Yes, it's me, John Suggester. Is it though? Because I do not know. To protect the identity of the people who recommend bad games, I try and make sure not to reveal who they are. Okay. However, if you want to out yourself, that's a different thing. All right. Get in there. Now then. Okay, got one. That was actually a good dodge there. I was sort of worried. Ouch. Oh. Okay. All right. Come on, I think I got it. Barely, but it's there. Come on. I'm doing that. Okay. Come on. Just, why does it keep going invincible all the time? Okay. Yeesh. That is rough. But, hey, actually did manage to get a winning run here. Now, it was with a ton of stats and everything, but hey, I do think that extra damage did make all of the difference now, didn't it? Okay, and that'll end that. I have died after getting the panacea. Yeah, I definitely have. Because of course, it's like you always do have the issue of using stuff like tactics runs where you just take all of your damage in a single hit. Just kind of happens like that. It's easy enough to wang it. You know how that is. All right. Well, do you want to do the looted river? Yon river loot? Looty loot river loot? I mean, I do want to get like some of this, get that loot river, lootin' and riverin'. So, Uwoot River. What the hell? There's, okay, I was going to go look for it. Since I got the emoji thing going on, I was going to try and remember. I was going to go try and look through like emojis for rivers. But instead, Google has showed me trending searches. And there's some stuff here like Destiny Zur location. Sure, whatever. One of them is titanium dioxide tampons. And I wonder what, and I'm curious as to what that is. Anyway. I'm sorry, what? We're going to be deleting the stream afterwards. Anyway. There we go. Wave emoji. Yeah, that'll work. Loot river, and let's do a little bit of it. Let's get on to the river. I'm missing 2 achievements in this entire game so far. Please explain what those are. I don't know. It was just on the trending searches on Google. I have no idea what that means. Search. I'm not going to have that in my Google search history, and you can't make me. Start off that fancy Dan. Incognito search it. No. Titanium dioxide is just a metal-based FDA-approved food. Why is it in tampons? But anyway. Oh, yeah, I ended up doing a whole lot of hats. TF2ing it over here. Anyway. All right. Wait, do I have sound on? I don't think I do. Because I, of course, do whenever I'm like grinding in games or whatever, I usually do have like, I don't know, furry ASMR or something on in the background. Not a joke. All right. Again, we're deleting this stream, so it doesn't matter. All right. Okay, starting this up then in 5, 4, 3, 2. A lot of loot in the river last time, so this time I'm hoping to do a little bit more of a traditional run. Maybe even do the like regular ending of the game. I was right at the final boss, or at least the final boss as of... let's do this one again. All right. Should have Michael Jackson ASMR. Yeah? Wait, I just exited the game. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Anyway. All of these clips are going to be destroyed when I delete the stream. It's a TikTok thing. It's a TikTok thing of people freaking out about bleached tampons. What does that mean? What do you mean it's people freaking out about? I don't... Whatever. Off to a great start as always. As always. Literally never a bad start. They're all bangers here, baby. All right. Let's start this one up then in 5, 4, 3, 2. A lot of loot in the river last time, but unfortunately not too much actually beating the game. So I'm hoping to get a winning run here, especially now that I have so many different weapons, and even after the stream ended, I did go back and unlock a couple more things. So let's take a look. Right now, immediate start, 2 points of strength, which I always do like seeing that. And a lot of spells here too. So I'm going to give a warning right now. A lightning bolt is a lot of screen flashing, and I don't think there's a way I can turn that off. But, yeah, as long as I don't really need to use it too much, it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see. Now, we are talking about just regular old Sunken Village. I don't even have to worry as of right now about having to fight a boss at the end of this. So the plan here is to give up all of my potions and just get a ton of potions out. Because I didn't start on fire. Okay, that works out for me. 2 points of strength already paying off quite a bit now, isn't it? Okay. Not even going to fight those guys. Look, as much as, yeah, you do get a lot of advantage for killing everything possible, it is also maybe not a good idea to put myself at risk, especially knowing that I don't have a ton of healing options for... well, the entirety of the start. Meantime, though, watch out for those fire traps. They are coming fast and furious if you don't have them turned off via modifier. I mean, it is also useful in its own way, too, being able to try and set enemies on fire. Stuff like in the Opulent Sanctum, the ability to get through shielded enemies by... setting them on fire isn't a bad strategy. Did get hit anyway, but happen again. There we go. That's what I'm looking for too. Because with extra vitality, that's just more me not dying. Hoping to at least grab 1, maybe 2 levels in this first area. We'll see. There's a modifier that you can get that does make enemies like tougher and also drop better loot, which I think would be worth doing right now. I feel like I've kind of got enough expertise with the game that that's something I could handle, at least to a certain extent. Here we are. Yeah, that'll do it. Puzzle solving. Now then. Okay. Okay, and I don't... like, there are so many modifiers that do so many fun stuff. fun things, like make a lot of these enemies more bearable. But I'm eventually going to have to go with ones that just give me as many bosses as possible to get the super ending for the game. Because that is going to be... That is sort of one of the challenges. It's a lot like using, say, in Tower Climb. There's the rainbow fragment ending that I never actually attempted to go for. Because it pretty much... Oh, sure. Because it pretty much means that you need to use all of your inventory slots, fill them up with items that are completely useless, except to get that ending. It's got that same sort of feeling to it. So it's kind of frustrating because you lose out on good stuff. Because I got to make sure that I'm fighting Gantly at the end of this to go into an area that's tougher than usual. Ooh. But I want to get that ending. Because I do think that trying to, just going through the game regularly, not as much stuff to do as trying to really make the full loop around in the River of Luch. Well, anyway. Show us the epilepsy warning? Okay, everybody, once again, I want to remind them, it's like, here's the bad stuff. Not that one. It's just worse when you hit enemies with it, though. Now then. Okay. That is powerful. It is. The thing is, things that are ranged in this game, considering that you are able to, just completely and totally move around the platforms to your will, that is powerful. It is powerful as a spell. It's also powerful as an eye strain. Yeah, sure. I got the stuff for it. And you lose, like, I don't know, 90% of your cells when you... If you die. So, kind of worth it. Heal at the head? Wait, is that a thing? Wait, can you do that? I did not actually realize that you could heal at the head. That is a thing. Huh. Ah, yes, cells. Are you telling me they don't look like cells? They look they're like blue and blobby and everything. Whatever, I shouldn't need to heal anyway. I'm a pro gamer. Lacerating Demon. Ah, yes, one of the new weapons. Has strength scaling, so I'm gonna take it. But, like, yeah, once again. Is it left trigger? Ooh, it's bad. Okay, what's a moveset here? Sort of slow, but, like, not that slow, to be honest. This is a very manageable sort of item. Okay. Cells. Yeah, are you telling me they do not look like cells? Because I am fairly certain they look like cells. And what's the gimmick for this weapon again? Charging, thrust you forward, piercing all enemies. Okay, so good for really big... No, good job. Yeah. Whatever. It's fine. I want to go one more point of... Okay. One more point of vitality if I can. But... Yeah. Yeah, and then everything into, like, damage in one way or another. Just to make sure that I can take a couple hits. We've seen in the previous episode that enemies can hit you very hard. So that's going to be important. Yeah. He's not getting me here. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, done. Great. Hey, thank you, Kalthagod, for the gift to Ego, it looks like. The guy who may or may not be the person who wanted me to play the Hitched Man. I don't actually know. I'm still kind of unsure on that point. Ah! Whatever. No, I said whatever. Kill him already. When I say whatever, that means you need to kill him. I want you to pronounce their name. Ego. There you go. Easy. Opposite of the egg. The id. Oh, it's the shield. Okay, well, whatever. At least I can get rid of the shield easy enough by doing this. What are the modifiers I have on right now? Oh yeah, overpopulation for the extra extra enemies for getting cells, random spells, and oh, did put on Modest City. That was one of the ones I got. The fewer crossroads does mean that it's still a very long area, but it is a less complex area. So I'm not gonna run into I'm not gonna run into a bunch of dead ends, which is nice. Again, something I'm gonna have to take off eventually for the sake of high stakes. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Probably end up putting that on. All right. All right. Ah, the slowness of this weapon is kind of getting me. Yeah, I'm not even hitting him there. I'm not getting it fully charged, but here, how about now? Not bad. Then I have to deal with the poison as well, which is also just a plus by itself. All right, I'm going to do this. Maybe I should have charged this up before running over here again for the sake of dashing through the snow. Come on, I am getting hit so much by this. And that's good. Not ideal. Got him. Okay. Come on, I'm getting hit by everything right now. It's terrible. Okay, fine. It is Ego Atema Eternum Quod Solum. Something like that. I get it. Did I get it at all? I get it even a little bit. Oh, we got Calum over here. Or Callum. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to mess around with the Flesh Titan again. I feel like it's a bad idea. You got it? I think so. And you did give me a sub. I might as well try and say it. Formidable. 2 points of strength, though. Yeah, but like 2 points of strength. Yeah, but like 2 points of strength, though. Should be able to start one-shotting enemies with just like even one more point into that, I'm thinking. Okay, again. Okay. There you go. Still got hit a ton, though. So, hey, there we go. Nice. Still gotta watch out. Still gotta be wary. Be very wary. I think this is leading me over to the Many in One or whatever it's called. No? Huh. Usually you see that. One of that one boss, the spindly character around there. Nice. What am I doing right now? I should have actually looked to see how much damage I was getting increased there, but damage is damage, whatever. And I missed both. Come on. Hit both of them. There we go. Come on. Taking so much damage here. I mean, I am going to get a decent chunk of my potions restored by the end of this, but I'm not really coming out on top, unfortunately, which is sort of an issue in this game, as you really do want to come out on top. In potion usage. You can have like 20 potions by the end of the game if you aren't using them all the time. Now then. And don't go through or usually they don't. Got him. Please. Now. Here, get over here, you. Got him. Once again, not the easiest thing to nail parries in this game because you have to do it predictively, but I am making it work for the most part. It's kind of a frustrating thing to try and get working for you. If you're trying to do like a parry-based build, which is why I don't really usually take Endurance too much. Endurance doesn't really do too much aside from giving you the extra parry window. That's like the most useful thing that it does as far as I know. Right. 45 ain't too bad. I can still do better than that, though. Okay. Come on. And I didn't hit, like, anything else somehow But I did get the one. I guess he was shielding everything as I was dashing through it, which is terrible. I hate that. I hate these shield enemies. Okay. Try that on the other side here real quick. Okay. All right. Should just be able to combo him down then. Yeah. And there you go. Yeah, that is much simpler. Much more modest city. I think like even shorter than normal. Which I'll take. I mean, that's fine for me when it comes to just doing a regular run. It's when you start to get a little bit fancier than that. That's when things start to become a problem. Now, can I heal at the head? Because I did not know that. Parry charms? Yeah, whatever. I don't need that knockback charm. I hardly ever do a 3-hit combo anyway. So how does this work? Oh yeah, it did fully heal me. Huh. How about that? Useful to know. And there we are. Because this boss is easy. Okay. Can we get a point redeemed to read manga? No! Absolutely not. I want a clean platform. Now then. Alright, get over. We're doing this now. Okay, get him in the middle platform, which is sort of what I'm looking at right now. Getting hit quite a bit, but that's okay. With this amount of... It's not the health, I'm doing fine. Perfectly and totally fine, and it's not an easy boss. Easy boss, easy life. It's okay. And I'll just eat the damage here, really. I'm done. The other one, the alternative boss you have here, is significantly harder, on the other hand. Scholastic, again, another one of these things? Whatever. Okay. Now, can just... You just get... I did not realize had the gigantic Titan man down here that has been holding the artifact, or however this thing works. It does it like that. Not that much of a feat, really. Anybody else wanna... No need to get overconfident. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way that you can actually save that dude or something. Also, I'm still going for this because it's a very important sort of thing that you get from this guy if you donate enough, right? Surely I've donated enough now. Still no. Damn it. 16 potions sounds great. Sounds pretty pogtastic. Okay, remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. It's like, if you have the skills to back up your overconfidence, is it really going to be a killer, or is it really just, you know, telling it how it is? Am I right? Am I right, you nerds? Okay, here, get everybody over here so I can do this. Because I don't like those shield guys. They're very annoying. Oh, come on. Why do I keep getting this hat? That hat in particular. Why? Gotta stop doing that. Ooh. Ow. Oh, this is a one-way sort of thing. Can't go from one side to the other. Whatever, I'm gonna just use the potion charge. After all, I got 16 potions, so... Ow. I got 16 potions, I can do that. It's not even a big deal, really. I feel like that charge attack doesn't work as well as I want it to. There we go. Yeah, no, these are the invisible guys. They have a name, I don't remember what it is. Ow, 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 ah, there. Man, that's annoying. Well, I guess I'm gonna be, it's a good thing I got 16 potion charges because I'm gonna be going through all of them right now. No, stun them out, stun them out. They got low poise, it's fine. And that dash! I told you this game was janky. Alright. What's over here then? Oh, it's an electric beast, so it's completely immune to electricity. Poggers. Damn it, I lied. That's not Poggers. Yeah. There appears to be something over here. I see like a... Ow. I see like something up there, which seems interesting. Just take out this guy. Jesus. Need to get onto something that will allow me to actually... Really? Get over there, though. Which, I don't know if this is going to necessarily be quite what I'm looking for. Nope. Get over there. Get over here. How did I get onto this thing in the first place, by the way? Because I don't even remember. Was this... Oh, making this... Alright. Okay. So. How do I solve this puzzle now? Push it down here. Yeah. That'll do. Mostly. And then I just want to see what that I think I can from here get onto something potentially. Like if I just do like a dash over, yeah, there we go. Over to the side. And of course, everything being shielded right now makes it that much harder. Good. Die. Man, I'm taking so much damage from everything. It's a good thing I got so many potions, right? Knockback charm I already got rid of, and now... Oh, it's a corpse. Okay. Flayer of... Oh, hey! It's a Flayer of Memories again! Hey, y'all remember this guy, right? Poggers. So that's what that was. I guess the red things are bones files, which is interesting. Right. You do have sort of an issue going on there, right? Doc, what's a Flayer of Memories? Well, didn't you watch the first episode? It's an item that gives you just tons of cells if you kill an enemy with a fully charged attack. Fully charged, high heavy attack. There we go. It's a very, very good item. And also it's a +3 one, so I get extra huge amounts of damage from it. This is the one that my character was previously using, because the bones files. So that's actually pretty great, considering this is like a good scaling weapon on top of that, too. Nice! What are those cells actually called? Knowledge. They're actually called knowledge. And they represent knowledge, which warps the minds of men and turns them into monsters. Beasts that can only think about their own something. You get it. Much damage. That's still enough. Okay. Good. Like it's a nice fast move set too. Although hitting those things constantly, maybe not. Alright, how about this then? How about this is that I got hit really hard. But hey, I got the cells. That'll work, that'll work. Okay. Now, money is nice, but you know what's better than money? Knowledge. Wow. Putting atoms in boxes. Not quite enough to kill. But hey, 16 potion charges. I hate that stupid attack, and they usually love to just chain it together over and over until you die. Oh, it's another one-way area. I hate this place too. I hate a lot of things. I'm hating a lot of things today. There's a lot of hateable things currently occurring. Will you just explode? Either explode or don't. Stop being so wishy-washy. Okay. Come on, I'm just looking for the boss, really. Come on! I lose so much health fighting against these guys because I have no poise. Alright, yeah. Electric Beast, etc. And the ability to, once again, the ability to have like just 2 extra points from my hat alone is pretty great. What do you got? Helm Splitter. Whatever. I mean, it's probably better than the thing. It's not bad damage, I suppose, but like it is something that I'm betting probably scales a lot more with dexterity. Yeah. So I stick with the flare. Just gotta keep on flaying, baby. I'm not really concerned too much about at this point in time. Uh-oh. No, now I attack. At this point in time, I do have a full 100% save file because I just took the time to go unlock this item, and then since you get, the sample version of the item when you unlock it, I just went through the game like that and got just a ton of whatever. I'll take the damage. Got just a ton of Hunter's hat, whatever, that's nothing. It's nothing, it's literally nothing. Yeah, hate everything here. Better than regs. What do I currently have for... Yeah, I'd take that. Double dash? Sure. It would actually be quite useful right now. There's so many difficult enemies I have to deal with right now. Seven, nice. Yeah, give that to me. Now with Mario Kart Double Dash, I'll be able to do this a lot better. Where is... I guess it's the first area that I need to go to that has the actual boss in it. Okay. Guess the... Ow. Looked at chat for 1 second without thinking that... Oh yeah, right. Enemies spawn on these things, don't they? Mario Kart Double Dash weapon. The most powerful weapon. Take them down. Boy, the corpses in this game sometimes go like all kinds of wacky when you kill them. I've seen ones that like stretch out across the entire map somehow. It's pretty fun. Okay, so you cheese the 100% file? What do you mean I cheese the 100% file? This is a weapon that exists in the game that you can just unlock and use however you wish. What part of that is considered cheesing now, really? Oh, I don't like all these electric beasts here. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna leave them to whatever they happen to be doing and not even worry about it. There you go. And that's how you do it, baby. It's also how you do that, I guess. Okay. Wasn't really... I'm not going to worry too much about, like, prioritizing chests right now. Considering that Royal Blood Charm, each time your health is lowered, bleed 1 coin. Could be useful, but not right now, really. Sort of feel like I'm out of the point where I'm going to be getting a lot of things to buy stuff with, after all. Now, that still hurts me? This should be above that. Whatever. All right. Yeah, this is definitely boss time. I'm going to heal up. Yeah, okay. All right. Here goes, baby. And there's, like, for whatever reason, the weird black screen. He gets censored. You can't see this guy. He's naked. I don't know why it works like that. Oh, God! Explosions! Trying to, like, clear out the explodos here is sort of utmost importance to me right now. Big explosions was pretty fun, but, like, also super not useful. Okay. Okay. What's your favorite type? I just like a nice, strong... Ugh. I just like a nice, strong cheddar cheese more often than not. All right, there you are. So, stick with this guy. He's got a very, very powerful, fun... Oh, my God. Okay. He's got to go... Ah, what is he doing? What is the attack that causes big black box around the screen? He's got a very big whip, and he loves to use it. He loves to use his whip. Ah! He also has the ability to move around platforms as well, which is super pog-tastic, too. Yep. All right. The ads, of course. Not making things easy. Now then. Where is he? I can't see him. Yeah, okay. 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 I'm gonna go try and take out the ads then here more than anything else. Because that whip will do a number on me if I let him get close right now. And I kind of don't really want to have that happen. Okay, one more. Got him. Okay, now we're looking pretty good. Got him. Okay, didn't get the... No, you don't. Just because you're losing. Yes, there we go. Oh, yeah, no, I think this is... Royal Blood Charm? Oh, I don't know if you can... Well... Okay. Yeah, 3 potions left out of the 16 that I started with. Oh, I gotta get better at fighting that guy. Purposely supposed to be very tough, of course. This game's quite jank. Oh, it's quite jank. It is a quite jank game. I've actually been having a lot of fun with it, though. Yep. Super did. All right. And then that's the other alternate ending that I'm going to be eventually going for. But, at least for right now, that'll do it for this one. God, that was so much. There was so many potion charges used. See, this is why it's like having 16 of them is sort of important. But yeah, the ending is pretty much the same as like Into the Breach. And to fix this one, time to go on to the next timeline. Okay, not bad. But that is at least the start. Like I said, I want to go for the alternate ending eventually. I think it might have janked out. Such is the way of the world. But yeah, that was at least a solid run for Loot River. Next time I'm probably going to continue on with like the 100% save file where show the alt. I will show the alt. I said that I wanted to do that. Hey, the game's super janky. What can I say? It's fun, but it's pretty janky. But yeah. Okay. Is the glitch or is the black boxing intentional? It's got to be a glitch. I have no idea what it is. The game's just super jank. Did you show the ult? I'm going to be doing the ult. I have to actually like do the run though. That's the entire thing. Yeah, the 100% run of Dragon's Dogma, which has just endless amounts of kill X enemy quests. Surely worthwhile. All right. First one is so generic. For once, I'd like to see this fight with the second one. I'm going to be doing all of the bosses eventually because you need to be able to get the alternate ending. So, you know. You stream on a laptop, don't you? What do you mean? Is this like a known issue with like different something or other? Different things that you stream on or whatever it is. I don't know, whatever. Dragon's Dogma Balls. Great stream tonight. Yeah, we got to talk about Hyper Anus, and now time to delete the stream. Now it's time. I'm going to delete the stream. The stream is going to be deleted. I can't. Wait, is the second one a boss? What do you mean is the second one? Oh, because no, I thought you were talking about the other bosses that exist in the game. Because anyway. Okay, enough of that. Can't wait till these go up on YouTube. I'm going to hack them. Well, first I'm going to get Loot River just probably. I mean, there's no reason to do any sort of editing with that one. I can just put that one up as is. But the Magic Bow run, I'm going to have to hack together out of 2 videos because, you know. Anyway, okay, that's enough streaming now. You know what I'm saying. So I check the game list and it says PC cannot play. Yeah, that's because like straight up my PC is kind of old. And so it does have, there are a couple games there that just don't really run too well. Like I get a bunch of frame drops with Doom. It's true. Okay, that's enough streaming. That's 3 hours. I feel like I've done my due diligence streaming wise today.